Joining Debbie and I this morning is another Debbie, which is, and also Jason Carmody is with us this morning. Now, Jason, I'm going to turn over to you. You are with, explain it to the folks out there, you're with, in what we're going to talk about today.
Okay. I'm part of the group of people that are trying to get reverse raffle going for benefit recovery. And I work at the Lake Area Recovery Center in Ashtabula. I'm the IOP counselor there. And we're just trying to bring awareness to recovery because September is Recovery Awareness Month, correct, Dave?
Yes.
And we're just trying to get that get some awareness brought to the growing epidemic.
I talked to Lois Miller, who actually gives us a drug screening every year that the company requires, I guess. And she's a great gal, and she does a tremendous job in teaching employees, what the hazards are with this. And she told me about it that day when I was talking to her. This is about a little over a month ago, and I thought she was going to come on herself, but I think she was busy and couldn't get in. And we've been making announcements also, Jace, that you brought in to me regarding this. Now, again, the date is what day?
September 13th.
September 13th, which is just around the corner.
Right. It's about 24 days away.
It's a Saturday evening. And one thing that I noticed is on there that there's no alcohol, obviously, given out at this event.
It's going to be a non-alcoholic event.
Right.
That wouldn't be very, very good for our cause if we were to be serving alcohol
right.
at an event that's for recovery. So it's going to be a great event. We've got a lot of people signed up to donate items for the Chinese auction. And it's going to be a great time. Music, great food.
You having a band or a DJ or what?
A DJ.
I thought it was a DJ.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know some of the things they're going to be having for the actual auction itself?
There's an overnight stay at the Ramada Inn. There's overnight stay at the Geneva Lodge. 18 rounds of golf.
18 rounds? Or 18 holes?
18 holes.
Yeah.
You see, I know. I was like, wow, 18. I'm not a golfer. Okay, 18 holes. Putt is my thing.
Okay.
There's Indians tickets.
Really?
I believe
You get some good prizes.
Absolutely.
Wow. And of course, it's a catered event.
Yes.
And I don't have the thing in front of me right now. Which, if you have an extra one, Jason,
we've got plenty.
It's going to be catered by, it said there, Tony's Deli and Catering.
Oh, great.
Do you know that one, Deb? What's he going to be providing? Do you know for dinner?
I believe it was chicken, meatballs, I believe ham.
Oh, you got a variety of things.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Now the main board payout again is $2,000, and I'm sure there's going to be sideboards and all that sort of stuff too. So
Yes.
you have a good chance to win more than once.
Yes.
Yep, there was only 200 tickets printed, so the chances are pretty good.
How are tickets going?
We need some more. We need people to call. People have said that they want to come. They have, but nobody has purchased the tickets. There's a lot of people that have said that they are coming, but they need to go ahead and purchase these tickets.
You need to get them
We need to get them
in
ahead.
advance.
Yes.
What's the number to call, Deb? Yeah, I think you have a bunch of numbers here.
Yes, you can call myself at 789-7011, or you can call Lois at 813-7642, or Dominic at 352-257-0920, or Jason at 813-0761.
And all the proceeds will benefit the, GOCDC?
Geo Ministries, which is a place in Ashtabula that holds a lot of 12-step recovery meetings. They help out people that are struggling at different times in their life. Another place that's going to benefit is the Opal House, which is a 3/4 way house in Jefferson. And then also Club Agape, which is a sober club up on Main Street in Ashtabula. And they have a lot of 12-step recovery meetings there.
Would you guys be considered social workers with your counselors?
I'm a counselor at Lake Area Recovery Center.
So like, explain like what your job consists of, because a lot of people like myself don't really know.
Well, right now I'm in charge running the IOP program, which is Intense Outpatient Program for the County Drug Court Program. We get people that come in, they get accepted in the drug court, and then they have to come to treatment, which is 3 hours a night, 4 days a week. So it's 12 hours a week, and they have to submit to random urine screens. And then we also have material that we go over to help give them better social skills and communication skills to better their lives.
Okay. You do the same thing, Deb?
No, I don't. I have the other perspective where loved ones close to me are in addiction, either actively in addiction or in recovery, and recovery is such a good thing, especially as a parent.
Do you have a good success rate at your facility?
I don't know what the numbers are, but I can say that you know, however you present the material, or whoever is presenting the material, the individual has to be ready. You know, if they're not ready for recovery, then you can wrap it up and present it however you want. They're just not going to take it.
There's a situation with the Cleveland Browns with this Josh Gordon. He's been caught several times with marijuana, and now they're trying to say that it was secondhand smoke that he inhaled that was in his bloodstream. But the last test that he was negative on, or I don't know if it'd be negative or positive, he failed it, was just a slight bit over. And it's hard for me to believe, Jason and Debbie, that, you know, a guy that's making millions of dollars a year is going to screw up like that. But it apparently happens. I mean, you see it all the time in sports, especially big paying sports jobs. Would that be the addiction thing there, or is it just the fact that they live a different life than you and I live?
Well, I myself am in recovery.
Okay.
And I know that, you know, in the past, I just thought of myself as being my own person, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And I don't feel that it's hurting anybody else. I'm only hurting myself. Then, you know, that's the addiction part of it talking. So it's very
well put. That's well put.
Yeah, you know, as far as, you know, that him saying that, you know, could be secondhand smoke. Well, you know, an addict or an alcoholic is going to say a lot of things. They're going to point the finger at every other possibility than themselves. And until they realize that, you know, they have to own their part of it, they're just stuck in addiction.
Yeah. And Debbie and I have talked about this before. This Manziel kid that's the quarterback for the Browns, he's like one drink away from getting caught, you know, maybe driving, which is scary to think of, finding himself in trouble and ruining his career. So, I mean, you know, he goes out and parties, and just exactly what you just said. It's my life, I'll do what I want to do.
You know, they figure that they, you know, are their own person. They're making buku amounts of money, and, you know, ain't nobody going to tell them any different, because...
And that's the attitude he has.
You know, I make the money, I can spend the money.
Yeah.
Or do whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Jason, do you think the impact of the drug court has helped with your services? Because it's voluntary. I mean, once they have to qualify to be.
They have to qualify to be accepted in the program.
No, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't follow.
The drug court.
The county drug court
the
program.
County drug court program is what
I'm
he was
not
talking
real
about.
familiar with that.
Well, that's why I thought maybe you might want to talk a little bit about the drug court. It's been...
Yeah, Judge Mackey out at the county. He's the judge presiding over drug court, and Nick Irochi is the prosecutor now, and they get accepted into the program. It's voluntary, and once they're accepted, if they don't have any prior felonies, they get accepted in, and if they complete the program, which usually lasts about 12 to 18 months, their felony is expunged.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm not
like a
aware of
second
this.
chance, yeah.
Drug court, so they would go to the court and
Yep.
say, I want to be taken, and then they'll train them or teach them like you did?
Mm-hmm. They'll go through the program. They'll see the judge every week, every Tuesday morning.
Okay.
He comes out, and it's like an informal setting. He gets real personable with the clients and has one-on-one conversation for a few minutes with each person, and then they go about their day. And
Wow, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
yep,
That's
Yeah.
cool.
yep, it's a great program.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to go through it.
Oh,
in
really?
2011,
Good.
Okay.
and it really turned my life around.
Yeah?
Without that, I don't think things would be a lot different for me, because it took me getting into some trouble and getting put into the court system to make me wake up and realize that
Yeah.
I deserve better and my family deserves better, and I'm
Do
capable.
they also teach you, Jason, to be able to talk, like you talk freely about this as an educating tool? Do they teach you that?
It's more of the person, whether or not they want to share, how much they want to, divulge. I'm not bashful of my past. If anybody come up to me and ask me about my past, I'll be more than happy to share it with them, because I hope that, if I'm able to share something about my past to somebody that's maybe struggling or wants to change their lives, that maybe I can say something to them to,
Good for you. And you know what? Small town. It's hard to hide. It's hard to hide, and that's excellent. I really give you a lot of credit. I really do. First annual Recovery Awareness reverse raffle is coming up, and it's going to be September 13th, which you said is only 24 days away.
24 days away, so hurry up and get your tickets.
I noticed on Facebook, I think it was, or I saw an email or something, that you've been out there pounding the streets trying to get people to come on out.
We're trying to bring awareness to this. We're trying to get people motivated and get people excited, because it's going to be a great event. There's going to be a lot of people there. We're going to have a soda bar where people are actually going to be pouring soda instead of having an alcoholic bar. And with everything going on, it should be a good night of dancing and some good food. And there's also good chances of winning a little pocket money.
Now, here's the agenda that you have here, which you're going to leave with me here too. The doors open at 4:30. There'll be a balloon release,
Yes.
rack, and then dinner will be at 6, raffle at 7, and then music at 9. And the Lighthouse DJ services with Sean Taylor will be the music. And as we mentioned, it's going to be catered by Tony's Deli and Catering. And the main board payout is $2,000. So, and no sideboard, so you have a lot of chances to win some money here. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good fellowship as well. Debbie, I might have you go over those numbers one more time, if you would.
Okay, and with the balloon release, that is if anybody has a loved one or someone that they truly cared about that would like, that has succumbed to drugs or alcohol overdose. We want to honor those victims by putting their name on the balloons for the balloon release. And once again, the numbers are myself, Debbie, at 789-7011. Lois Miller at 813-7642. Dominic at 352-257-0920. Or Jason at 813-0761.
Very good. And Jason, one more time also, where the proceeds will benefit.
The proceeds are going to benefit 3 nonprofit organizations. The first being Geo Ministries, which is located in Ashtabula. The second is going to be the Opal House, which is located in Jefferson. And the third place is going to be Club Agape. And they benefit.
I've been calling it Club Agape.
You know, they benefit recovery. These organizations are nonprofits, and you know, they tend to be struggling a little bit. So any little bit of money that we can get to them to ensure that their doors remain open and be available for the public would be just a great thing. So.
Excellent program. It's the first annual Recovery Awareness Reverse Raffle, and certainly if you want to go out and have some good fellowship and a lot of good clean fun, this is the place to go. And it will be held at Mount Carmel Community Center in Ashtabula. So check it out. And we'll continue making announcements throughout the week, in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Get the word out, okay?
We have tickets.
Yes,
Tickets.
we have
Lots
tickets.
of tickets.
Give us a call. I don't think we talked about the pricing, but
No, that's a good point.
the ticket prices are $60 a couple or $45 a single.
And that includes everything.
Yep, that's everything.
Dinner and your reverse raffle and the music and all that sort of stuff. So you can't beat that. $30 a person, you know, basically is what it is for a couple. So yeah, appreciate.
And also, you don't have to be present to win. You can purchase a ticket,
Oh, okay.
donate the ticket for somebody else to go have dinner, but you can still win that $2,000.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
good
Okay.
point. Good point.
Good time.
All right. Well, appreciate you guys taking the time to come in, and hopefully we'll sell some tickets on this. I'll keep announcing it for you. Okay.
Thanks, Pat.
All right. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.